that mashallah they are participating with full zeal, and this is the last session, and I understand they are also waiting for the entertainment session. But really I like to congratulate that it's a good number, wonderful program, and everybody make this convention a big success. Like to make just 3 points very quickly. The situation we are in after September 11 as a Muslim community, for Americans, it's not a new thing. We should think about that. It's not any exclusive situation for Muslims. In this country, it happened to all other ethno-religious groups. There was a time when Catholic was considered as kafir by other Christians, and Catholic candidate and Catholic persons, they were not able to contest election, because always it was considered that they are the agent of Pope and they are not loyal to the American Constitution. In New England, maybe for 1 century before, used to be advertisement that there are vacancies, but Catholic should not apply. And about Jewish, the discrimination was so much, and it's not any old story, 50, 60 years before. In Washington, D.C., it was very common that in front of a restaurant, you would find a notice that black, dogs, and Jewish are not allowed in this restaurant. So it happened, but ultimately all these communities become as apple pie as the American, they are a symbol that they are part of America. And right now, to some extent, we should consider this is happening to American Muslims, because American Muslims are also being considered, and they will be recognized as the full participant of American fabric and American religious landscape. So we should keep in our mind that this is not a new thing. All other ethno-religious groups, they have gone through, and they compete there, they made alliances, and they compete, and then ultimately they were accepted and their voices were heard. Number 2, that what we were doing, we will definitely confront this situation head on. But our procedure will be different, because we care for America, and we like that America should be a better place for all Americans. So we won't express any hate against any hate, but we will express more peace and more calm situation, more better situation, more hope against any hate which is being expressed against Muslims. And more than that, I think we will be very strong in our deen, in our iman. We will be making more dawah to Americans. We will be making more involvement in social service of this society. And ultimately, with all these weapons, inshallah, we will be confronting this situation together. But more importantly, and today, as Brother Hussam was saying, alhamdulillah, the Muslim leadership, they are also getting every day more and more united, more together, that we should confront this situation together. No single Islamic organizations, national or regional, can confront this situation, can solve all these problems. Together, inshallah, they will, with the community, with all aspects of the community, with all talents, inshallah, they will confront the situation, they will make the situation better, but not only in a very defensive way, but in a more proactive way, inshallah. We'll be presenting Islam, not only always presenting clarification, but we should be presenting, no, this is America, this is our own country. America is facing this problem. Sometimes they call that the Muslim youth have radicalization. I would, sometimes we would suggest, yes, radicalization and extremism is a big problem in America, but this is happening in the society. The right-wing, most extremist, fundamentalist, religious Christian, they are making this radicalization and extremism, and they are spreading this in the certain sectors of society, and this is a national security issue. So we should present in this way all this situation, not only clarification, no, Islam is not against terrorism, we are against radicalization, always condemning all these different aspects, becoming more proactive and presenting Islam the situation. But more importantly also the third point, and I will finish that, not only our tongues and over our statements and our speeches. No, I think it should be our deeds. If all Muslims, they are living Islam, they are presenting their own role model as a Muslim. Wherever we are living, in localities, our masajid become more open, our organization become more transparent, our own behavior become more friendly in our own community, then inshallah, and then tawakkul Allah, because we have seen, Wallahu khairul makirin, the tafsir of this ayah we have seen here. Look at this recent burning the Quran situation. How the whole situation turned around, and we felt really a wonderful thing. So in this way, inshallah, with this together, we will face this situation, and we have this tawakkul that ultimately Muslims will also be accepted here, our voices will be heard, and Muslim will be as part of the American religious fabric as any other, inshallah, ethno-religious groups here. Thank you very much.
Jazakallah khairan, Dr. Zahid. And my pleasure to introduce the Secretary General of the Islamic Society of North America, Brother Safa Zarzour.
Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wa salatu wa salamu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Once again, it gives me great pleasure to stand here before you on behalf of the Islamic Society of North America, congratulating our brothers and sisters at MAS and ICNA for a wonderful convention. A convention that is aiming to bring our community one step further, one step in on its road and its way to achieving, inshallah ta'ala, its rightful place in the US. As Dr. Bukhari mentioned, we need to understand that what we are going through as Muslims is normal, as far as the development of every religious minority in the United States of America throughout the history of America. And so first of all, we need to take it as such, not get hyperactive about it, not get discouraged, not get despondent. Second, to be very clear, absolutely clear about what is going on and what the issue is as far as Muslims in America. The fact is, we are passing through a critical period in our existence. We are no longer a small group of exotic religious people who can be ignored, but we at the same time are not a community who has built its institutions, standing on its feet, has developed those necessary tools for its participation in the mainstream and its ability to push back when someone wants to take away from its rightful place in this country. That's really how simple it is. We are going through that very stage where we are not too weak, we are not too strong, where those people who, for a variety of reasons, because of ignorance, because of hate, because of competition, afraid another group of people are gaining affluence and gaining supporters. Whatever the reason may be, they have banded together to make sure that Muslims remain on the sidelines in America. Muslims remain marginalized, and if they succeed, it would be a bonus for them. Muslims become demonized in America. That's really the story, and that's really the fight. And so the first step for us is to be very clear about it. A, it is a normal stage in our development as a community. Two, is that it is a matter of people wanting to deny us what every other religious community in America has enjoyed over history, and we will pass through it, inshallah. Now, when I say we will pass through it, that is conditional. And it is conditional on a variety of factors. The first is for us as a community to understand that our success and failures is not based on our hopes. not based on our wishes, not based on our loud voices. It is